Um, I would also say be willing to pivot and let
Mm,
you have to be willing to pivot and let go. I think that a lot of times I've had very long friendships, right? And I love my people down, but I've also there are people I've had to let go um in the process for our benefit and theirs.
Speak
um,
about that because I think that's not talked about enough in adulting because it's like, okay, well, for me, loyalty is one of my core values and that's super important to me. But like when I have to make that cut, like you said, I'm doing it for me and for them. So speak more about that of how that happens in adult relationships and business. Like you got to do that in business too.
Man, I'm trying to. So, yeah, so in adult relationships, I feel like depending on the situation, because sometimes you can be the villain.
What? Me? Not me.
Mhm. Yes, our standards may no longer match. And so what my standards may require of a person, I may need to let you go because you don't match my standards, but it's also causing me to act in a way that in which I take, a person can take full responsibility for. But certain things can trigger you. And I think you have to be so self-aware to understand what your triggers are. And that's why you have to be willing to release and let go. Like this is no longer a standard. Our values are not aligned. Certain things may not be, we may not even be able to have the same level of conversation. You still may like to use a whole bunch of cuss words, and that might bother my spirit, right? I may, so doesn't mean I may have to completely cut you off. No, it could be, casual conversation and stuff like that. But when certain things, you will know when it's time to evolve. And when if you keep trying to like hold on to certain relationships, it does block newness to also come into your life because
Mm.
honestly what it can do as well is trigger a lack mindset of thinking this is as good as it's going to get, and that's not the truth. There will be people that you have yet to meet that will love you down and love you so well, um, and will appreciate who you are and how you show up in life.